on this drive.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for space. It's Hall. Oh, he's got some space. Corralled and brought down by the defense. And the Commodores line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
The Commodores get enough for the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wilson will throw. Here comes the heat. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. And the Commodores are flying down the field. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Coleman. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Use the play fake. Now to throw. There he goes. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
It's incomplete. A 4th down stop, and the turnover on downs. From the gun, the ground game. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
On the move, it's Pittman. Wide open spaces. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Creates a little room. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Back to throw, it's Crowman Hope. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds him out of the backfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Back to pass, it's Croman Hoke. Under fire. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. A strike downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's loose, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Quarterback empties his backfield. Quarterback making adjustments. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Caught on the outside, it's Sherrill. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Wilson to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down. Touchdown, Doors! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll leave it with him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They believe they can run right here. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaches. With respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Quarterback may change this route. Wilson will throw. Pressure coming. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Handoff to the single back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. The Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gonna let it fly. Reels it in down the left side. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Commodores have this offense rolling. They're going back to the ground. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dances away. Lets it fly. Complete downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
That changes the sequence, doesn't it? Like, you think 1st and goal, maybe I could pound this several times, and now you get the loss. Now you got to rethink things a little bit. Do I want to throw the football now? Do I feel comfortable even running the ball? So that was a big stop for this defense on 1st down.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It is good! And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle, and maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Finds the tight end. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Unloads quickly. There he goes. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here comes the hurry up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Wilson on the carry. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run, a pickup of 6. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Gonna try to get it himself. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. All tied up here in the 4th quarter. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by 4 over Penn State. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight, it's close, tied here in the 4th quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
The give on the option. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. With the run on first and goal. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
On third and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Mississippi State! They move on top here in the fourth.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Bringing the heat. Stands in and takes the hit. Makes the catch down the right side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Commodores want to move quickly. The offense changing the play. Wilson to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Sherrill. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Commodores can really attack on this second and short. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Commodores!
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
He wants to throw it. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Milner. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Wilson will throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. He would love to have picked up the 1st down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
And that could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
Well, here we are. It's every quarterback's dream. You're down by a score late in the game, 2-minute situation. You get to march your offense down the field and win this game. Use your timeouts, use the sidelines, clock it when you have to, and do what you practice every day, the 2-minute drive.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Makes the catch. It's Sheriff. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. On the run, still looking. It's complete on the right side. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6, and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. And he holds it in the end zone for the touchdown. All tied up, and now the kicker can win it.
Well, you can't do it better than that, guys. Getting the touchdown with just seconds to go. The extra point will now give them the lead. Maybe time for a kickoff and one more play. They can just hang on for 2 more plays after this extra point. They're going to win this game.
Big extra point coming. It would give them the lead late. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Croman Hope. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Taking it the other way. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Vandy.
How oftentimes can you say that there's a safety who's the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the Hands team makes a sure catch. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Type ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the